Hello friends, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. My name is Talisha and I also go by CreativiTeeByT, and in today's video I am going to share with you a whole bunch of new fabrics that I have acquired over the last month. If you are like me and the people around you are like the people around me, they know that when it comes down to gift giving, you're gonna love some fabric, right? So that is how I acquired all this new fabric, and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna share that with you, and I'm also gonna share inspiration photos on what I plan to make with these fabrics. All right, so if you are interested in that, please continue to watch. So if you have watched my previous two videos, you would know that I have been in California, Los Angeles to be exact. At the beginning of the year, I just got back home, so that's pretty much where I have been. And it was unplanned, but the opportunity came available, and I'm like, yes, I will leave this cold weather to go to a warmer climate. Yes, I will leave this gray sky that we have the majority of the time to see some blue sky. And yes, I will leave the lack of sunshine to see some sun. And that is what I did. I am so grateful for that opportunity. The opportunity came available because of a new opportunity that I am pursuing in my life, and which is a great thing. So anyway, with that being said, I landed in Los Angeles. My son picked me up, and before, like, we barely had got away from the airport, and he's like, you know, we're gonna pass the fabric and fashion district. Do you want to go fabric shopping? I'm like, yeah. So, you know, I didn't look the way I wanted to look because my flight left so early, but I was like, I'm not passing up this opportunity. And I was getting ready to buy these different fabrics because I had this idea in my head, and he paid for all of it. So I'm like, okay. So I will go ahead and get started on showing you what I picked up. So we're going to one of my favorite spots down here. They have inexpensive fabrics, but they're so good. I made a two-piece for $9 going to this fabric store. So let's take a look. There it is right there. I do have 5 yards of all of these cuts that I'm getting ready to show you right now, and they are 60 inches wide. All of them are polyester as well, and you will see that 4 of them will be for a specific collection that I plan to make for the spring summer. So all right, let's go ahead and get started. So for this first fabric, I picked up this Paisley print. It does have other designs in it, but this is what it looks like. And again, I have 5 yards of this fabric. I really have the idea of like these boho billowy sleeve type of long dresses, and when I saw this fabric I thought it would be perfect. There were other fabrics that I saw there that, you know, would have fit the bill, but I have not seen anything like this locally, and so I decided to pick it up. Now, where I went to was this one spot that I always go to, and the fabrics are very inexpensive. This was $2 a yard, y'all. Okay, $2 a yard, and I have 5 yards of this. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, and like I said, I should be having inspiration pictures in the screen, but I really love all of the colors within this. It's nice and bright, spring and summer ready. A lot of my Paisleys, the designs that I have are more on the darker end, like they look fall, you know, winterish, and so I was truly excited to see this when I did. So I definitely didn't want to pass that up. So this is the first fabric right here. Okay, so now we're getting ready to start into this collection that I plan to make for spring and summer, and the collection is going to be called my picnic collection, and you will see why. But again, inspiration photos will go up so you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. So this idea came to my mind, I don't know, a while back, and I have been in search for the green picnic color that I will show you first. And I had been going to Hobby Lobby and, you know, Joann's. I just had never seen anything like that at Joann's. So I was looking online. I couldn't find anything. And lo and behold, when I went to that store, I found it. So let me show you. So this is what it is. This is the green picnic fabric. I have been wanting green and white checkered fabric for a while. If you do not know, green is the #1 favorite color of mine, and so that's why I wanted it. And I have this idea of a dress that I wanted to make, and I'm going to be making it. So again, this is 5 yards, it's 60 inches wide, it's a polyester, and the drape is really, really nice. At first I didn't like polyesters like this. I just felt like they felt weird on my skin. But I layer. I layer. I'm always in a cami underneath my clothes, and I'm always like have on leggings or slip shorts, something, or a regular slip. So it doesn't bother me anymore, but I really like the flow of these. I've made a couple of 2 pieces out of this type of fabric before, so I think it will be just fine, and I think it will be perfect for spring. So go ahead and put a couple inspiration photos up, and you can kind of get an idea of what I'm going to make out of this, and then I will move on to the next color. All right, so this next color is red. Now, I definitely could not have a picnic collection without having a classic red, right? And so I really have an idea of this. I made a simplicity dress. It was a vintage, or not a vintage, it was a Gertie dress, and I feel like I may use that pattern for this. I'm not sure, but I definitely have some inspiration to choose from, and all of the inspiration photos came from Pinterest. But yeah, so this is the next one. Again, 5 yards, and these were $3 a yard, so $15 per color. All right, so the next color that I got was the black and white. Who doesn't want a black and white checker, right? So yeah, it's just very classic. This can be really, really, really trendy. I've seen some trends going on over the past year, and that's why I decided to go ahead and pick this up. Originally, I was only going to get the green and then the next color that I'm going to show you, but when I saw this here, and I was like, oh, should I? But I did it. So yes, the black and white in this set is just going to be absolutely gorgeous, and I'm super excited and stoked to make that. All right, so let me show you the last color in this collection. All right, so here is the last color for the picnic collection. Again, this color and the green were the 2 colors that I wanted the most, and then, you know, the red because it's so classic, and then the black came in. But I think this royal blue is so beautiful, and it's gonna make a totally hot dress. I think for this particular one, I want to make sure that whatever, I'm sure to be a dress. So if it's a dress, I want that bottom half of the dress, or the skirt portion, to be a circle skirt, so that the checkers can go at a diagonal. Or if it's a button front shirt, I have an inspiration photo. I want the placket to be cut on the bias to kind of give it some play, and I did find a photo for that. So this is yeah, I'm loving this. Here lately, I've been loving the color royal blue up against my complexion. So yes, so those are my 4 cuts of fabric, 5 yards each, for my picnic collection that I will be introducing in the spring-ish summer. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the other fabrics that I received. And this was part of a Christmas gift from my son, but these other fabrics that I received were also Christmas gifts that I just didn't have an opportunity to share yet on the channel. So I will go ahead and share the first one. So this here is like, what is it called? I'm losing my thought, but it has the folds, pleated. It's pleated fabric. So I'm losing my thought of what this type of texture is when there's already like folds within the fabric, as you can see here. But this is a gradient blue fabric, and it is a knit, and I absolutely love it. So it starts off as white, then it gets into this powder blue, it gets a little darker until you get to the very end, and then you see some royal blue, navy bluish colors. Okay, so this here was sent to me by my good friend Ellie of Sally and Sam's Style, and she sent this to me for Christmas. I absolutely love it. Before this was even sent to me, I already had a picture from Pinterest of these long skirts that I wanted to make out of this type of fabric. I do have like a mauve color in my stash, and maybe like one other color, and I have like an inspiration photo of how I want to style it. I hope I can find it in my phone. If not, I will look on Pinterest for something similar. But yes, this is so fabulous. I just, like I said, want to make a long skirt with an elasticated waist, and you wear it with a cardigan. I think it would just be so trendy and nice. So that was the first fabric from my friend Ellie, and I will show you the next fabric. So this next fabric here is this beautiful hot pink or magenta fabric. This is 100% cotton, and it has some like tribal designs in it, and I think this is super cute. I think it would be a nice shirt dress, or even a skirt, like a little A-line skirt or something of that nature. So I really love this fabric. It is 45 inches wide, and I believe both of these fabrics came from Fine Fabrics. I believe that's what she told me. Love it. It feels so soft, and I've already washed these fabrics and they are ready to go. So with this pink, this is definitely spring ready as well. And then this next fabric, I was given a gift card. So because I wanted to make a royal blue wrap dress, and it is a simplicity pattern. I'll put the pattern in here. I was supposed to cut this pattern out while I was in California and did not get around to it. So yeah, it was supposed to be completely made, and I was supposed to be showing you this but I didn't. But anyway, I have the fabric here that I purchased from this gift card, and this is a royal blue Ponte crepe. Never heard of it. So you can see the crepe texture, hopefully up close, maybe not, and there's stretch to it, and I think this is a new knit fabric of mine that I like. I mean, I really love this fabric. The back side of it is smooth, and it looks more like a Ponte on the back side, and then the front of it has that crepe type of feel. So yes, absolutely loving this, and I think it's gonna make for a nice wrap dress. The only concern that I have is my bust, but I do have a cami that is identical in color to this that I can wear underneath if that is a problem. And there is a lot of this fabric in stock, and this came from the FWD, Fabric Wholesale Direct, yeah. And so if I really need to, I could purchase more fabric if I ran out, to kind of like put something at the wrap area or make a cami, just, you know, along with this fabric. So yes, I am excited to get that made as well, and I just need to stick to my plans. My 2023 was a very difficult year, starting mid-year, and I had 3 deaths that came like every other month in 2023 that, I mean, were very close to me. Had never experienced anything like that in my life. Don't ever want to again, but I know as long as we live, we will, you know, come across these type of obstacles and losses. But it just really messed me up and it caused me to not be consistent and drift off. So but hopefully I don't have another year like that and I can, you know, be able to focus and stick to my plans. But anyway, I have one more fabric to show you, and this was also a gift through a gift card, and this was purchased at Joann Fabrics. And this is this tan houndstooth fabric that is tweed. Had to look at it for a second because I almost forgot. This is tweed. This is so cute. I am going to make the Chanel inspired jacket through Vogue. There's one through McCall's, and then I found one that I purchased through Vogue that was much longer, and I think I want to make that one. So that is why I purchased this. I think it would be fabulous. Now I'm not really sure about the trims and things like that, so I don't know that I'll be adding the trim, or if I do, I just don't know what it will be yet. But yes, that is this. I believe this is 60 inches wide, and there's about 4 yards here. All right. Okay, so the last thing that I would like to share with you is that when I was at the Fabric and Fashion District, I picked up just a couple of notions. So the first one is these snaps. I use snaps all the time on my wristlets, right? And so I had never seen clear snaps before. So here they are, if it's focusing. They're clear snaps. I mean, just nothing grand about them. They're just clear snaps, okay? So, but yeah, I went ahead and purchased them because my snap bundle came in a variety of different colors, but I have not had clear. So I just thought, why not add them to the collection, because clear will go with anything, right? So that's what I did. Those were $4.99. There's 100 of them, so I don't think that I got like a deal or anything. It was just that it was something I didn't have that was available that I hadn't seen. Probably could have looked at them on Amazon and got them, but I didn't. So anyway, that was the first one. The second notion that I got was this buckle here, the slider, and I've made the bestie bag before, plan on making more. And so I just went ahead and picked it up because they sell them individually. When I have to order them on Amazon, or you go to Joann's, you have to buy them in a packet, and they're like 2 in a packet or more, and this was only like 60 cents, so I went ahead and purchased that. And lastly, I have a ton of labels. I love labels to put in my things because from what I understand, if you donate to the Goodwill or any other type of charity, if you do not have labels, then they don't know how to distribute it, and it will be trash. So I make sure that I put labels in all of my makes. If I don't do it while I'm making it, I always go back and do it eventually. So I have a variety of different labels, and I came across these labels here. So this, excuse my nails and stuff, this is what it says: made in the USA. Made in USA. Okay, now the reason why I picked these up is because back in 2019 back in 2018 or 2019, it was before the pandemic, I went to a craft show and I bought some of my goods, and the main thing, at least here in this area, that people were doing were looking for products that were made in the USA, which is why they came to the craft shows. A lot of them had pen pals that were in the other countries, and they wanted something that came from the United States. So I just figured if I get back into that, I didn't do it again after that because of having the children back to back like that, and just not having the availability on the Saturday to go. But if I get back into that, you know, I'll make sure I'll put these labels on there as well. Alright, so that is the end of this fabric haul, even though I didn't buy anything out of my own pocket. Please let me know in the comments what your favorite fabric and notion was. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a like. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the gray notification bell so that you can be notified of future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of my new and returning subscribers for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!